Hi everybody, my name is Mark Everett and welcome back to the Block Factory. Now, I've done two videos so far on the cabinet pull that goes into the cabinet sections and the cabinet blocks, and I've both times said you put the block, once you've updated it, put it onto the tool palette and redefine it. So what I thought I should do is go ahead and actually demonstrate how this occurs. So with that being said, let's jump into AutoCAD. Okay, we are back in a demonstration drawing that I had done earlier in another video, but I wanted to come back and actually show you how to redefine the cabinet pull block in both the elevation blocks or the cabinet blocks categories, as well as the sections. So we can do that demonstration using these two here. Now, if you remember, this is the cabinet section blocks for the base cabinets and wall cabinets, and then you have the cabinet blocks that go in the elevations, the drawer, the one door, and the two door pull. And so what I've done is I've updated those with a pull as it was demonstrated in the previous videos, and I took these, and if I go to model space so I can demonstrate one of them, I just press down with my left key and my mouse and actually drag this pull over to the tool palette. Now if I locate the hardware, okay, let me put this back in here for a second, undo that. Let me go to my tool palette and scroll to where that cabinet pull is stored. Right here, all these. Now this pull is already here, right here. So it's a matter of taking this pull, pressing down with your left button of your mouse and dragging it onto the tool palette, if it'll work. And then you'll see that blue line there, and then you just let it go. Now, it takes a couple seconds for it to apply itself. Once it does, I'll go ahead and delete it off of here since I already have it as part of the tool palette. But then all we need to do is right click on these and then click on the redefine button once we are in that elevation page. So you can see it took a couple seconds for that to go on there, but I'm going to delete it off of here. So now we're back to what is left. Now let me go back to the presentation drawing here, and you can see that this block is the way it was originally. And actually, just as a demonstration, let me go back into the elevation and select on the wall cabinets here. And if I select on the block, you'll see that these are the blocks, or the cabinet pulls that are available within this block itself. So if I exit out of here and go up to, we're going to change a two-door or two-door pull. That's this one here. So I'm going to right-click on that, and it looks like we have a one door here and actually a drawer pull. So what I'm going to do is update or redefine each one of them. And then I have a wall cabinet here and two base cabinets that have the pulls in them also. So I'm going to go ahead and right click and redefine both of those also. Okay, now if I go to this wall cabinet now, I can go in here and select any of the two pulls that were added. So if I wanted to do a vertical pull of this new one and then leave that block, save it, now all the wall cabinets have the vertical pull in them, and they have the new pull that I actually inserted as part of that cabinet pull block. Now if I want to change the trash can pull, I would go in here, select that pull, and go down to the DP 128 also. Or in this case, let's see which one I actually updated it to in the other elevation here. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I did do that. So I'm going to go to the 2-door cabinet. Now, granted, just keep in mind, this wall cabinet, these are all the same block, whereas this cabinet here is not going to update with that pull until I open up that cabinet, select on the pull, and go to the 128 vertical, and then that would be up to date. Now those two updated, and now I go into this pull, this cabinet here to change the pull. Now just imagine if you had a whole project of cabinets that needed to be updated. All you have to do is go into the one of the many that are in that drawing and update them. Now let's go to the section. We'll do the same thing. We'll open up that cabinet block, select on this, and in this case here we want the vertical of the 128. There you go. And save that. And then go to the 2 vertical sections here, and the trash can will stay horizontal. We'll just have to actually select the other version of the pull. But here we will put a vertical pull in here and save it. And then go into the trash can pull out and actually select the horizontal version of that 128, and there you go. So it's that easy. Once you've actually gone in, watch the other 2 videos on how to actually add a new pull to the actual blocks, then save that drawing, apply those to the tool palette, and then every time you open up a set of cabinet sections, you can just redefine them. Or if you have the time, you can go through every cabinet section that's available in that category and redefine them. That way the block is already updated. I'm going to choose to, because I have several different groups of blocks, to do it when I open them, but you do it however it works for you. But hopefully you like that video, and you can see how much time you'll save being able to update all these blocks and add to it. So as time goes on, the more and more you use that cabinet pull. I've used some of these cabinet pulls, the bar pull, so many times that it was well worth the time put in to create that block. So hopefully you liked the video, and I will see you on the next one.